what's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hot library. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being paid?
This is .2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The Jazz in the midst of a road trip going into this one. And, of course, Dennis Schroeder. Big day for him playing with his new Jazz teammates for the first time.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And the rejection by Smith. Anunoby has the open look. Offline with his three. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times. A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Now, Anunoby. And he banks in the layup.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. There's the pick. Pass to Hendricks. Clock at 4. So the wing on the left. And it's Marbury missing. Here's Green. And it's Green shutting it down.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oubre outside. Kessler with it. Over Şengün. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the board.
Now here's Green. Fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried. Green's got 5 points so far.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
And the rejection by Smith. It's good on the putback. Rockets leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Collins with some nice D. Here's Ivy. Tipped away. And it's Houston on the break. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Now here's Ivy. Oubre, right side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Yurtseven. Oubre on the wing. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now here is Smith. Brooks feeling it out a bit, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for the Jazz, James George.
And here is Anunoby. Over in the corner, Green. 6 to shoot. Screen by Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Fires from the line. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets on top. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
First personal foul. On the floor for the Jazz.
Utah trailing here.
Number 43.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Marbury. Pass to Hendricks. Shot clock at 5. Eason grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
Here's Hendricks. Over Eason. Hendricks can't get it to go. Eason down low. Now Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Hendricks trains the three-pointer. Hendricks has got 5 now.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Ivey. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's Oubre. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a finish by Smith Jr. there, flexing his way through the defenders.
Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Now, here's Green. After the miss from John Collins. And Green gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivey on full display.
Here's Green. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Still yet to score. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Houston moving the ball around to the middle. They kick it out to Green. Smith feeling it out a bit. Brooks right side. Over Harris. Brooks misses. Jazz trailed by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ivey with it. Pass to Oubre. There's a screen by Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And you don't
never want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Brooks outside. Takes a three. That shot off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Marbury. Pass to Hendricks. Offensive rebound. Kessler. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Kessler's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Jazz. Brooks outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Rockets lead by 5.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Green drives in. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Pass to Hendricks. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Left side, Harris. Now Kessler. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And then Smith with the dunk.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's the screen. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And Marbury is a point guard that can really get up. This guy loves to finish with power.
Pass to Anunoby. And it's Brooks in the corner. Three-pointer. Hendricks pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Kessler. Here's Marbury. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Here's Hendricks. Another miss by Utah.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
2 minutes.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Houston. Harris outside. They set the pick. Pass to Kessler. Let's go. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
They swipe it. Fast break, here they come. And stolen by Richardson. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Inside. Pass to Landale. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.105 left in the third quarter. That one drops for him.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Chang. It's blocked. Now Whitmore. There's a screen. Thompson outside. Whitmore with it. And he lays it straight in. Whitmore's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Ivey. That's tipped. And they're able to recover. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's his first foul.
On the floor for the Jazz.
There's a screen by Collins. Here's Oubre. Off target at the rim. The third quarter comes to a close. Houston on top, leading by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Jazz, 27.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Green. It's deflected. And here's Ivey. Driving to the basket. And then Ivey with the jam.
My goodness, Jaden Ivey. Mercy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Good on the second free throw.
And Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form. But just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Ivey. Pass to Hendricks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Stolen by Kessler. Oubre on the wing. To the inside. Ivey with the bucket.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivey.
From deep, Green. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Collins. Brooks covering. Here's Kessler. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brooks outside. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. This game isn't all about power.
Here's Hendricks. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
There's a screen by Collins, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
6 on the shot clock. Harris outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 5. Utah calls timeout. Utah making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Misses in close. Jazz trailed by 5. George looking over the floor. Down low. It's George on the wing. There's a screen by Collins. They grab their own miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Anunoby in the corner. Screen by Şengün. Anunoby, good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Stolen by Thompson.
Utah foul. Second personal foul. 4-team foul.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Houston.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Houston.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Jabari Smith.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Back to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston.
Utah foul. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that one misses.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Murray left side. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good
She love me not. She love love me, she love me not. She love me, she love me not. She love me, she love me not.
Baby in this, like, let me through here. I need millions for the new year. Send a third, I send my crew there. Know they hate how big I blew up. Got that check for real, went Audemars Piguet and bought my blue one. Think my favorite car's my blue one. Pop that for real, I do this. Put my heart inside my safe deposit box, cause I ain't gon' use it. I made 40 million last year, and that's just off my music. I done finally got them ballin', ain't gon' lose it. Seem like everybody snoozing while I'm steadily improving. I'm gon' be the one. She got all them braces up her arm, look like she me or something. She can do Chanel whenever she want to, like it's free or something. I've been buying Birkin bags with like they 3 for 1. Excuse my French, I'm sorry, mama. This Phantom cost 500. I've been lit for 5 summers. Everyone know how I'm coming. Real exotic bags for 35. We got outside pumping. Don't want with us, I spend it till my last 100.
Red keys on red keys. Now she think she me or something. Dressing like she techie. Now she think she me or something. Count up.